Alrighty. Mic check, 1, 2, mic check, and let's go ahead and hop on in here. Howdy, y'all. This is Wes, and welcome to another night of Final Fantasy XIV. It was kind of a weird night. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to stream. I wanted to. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Did I want to do this? Did I want to do a guitar stream? But I kind of look and feel like shit right now, so I was like, oh man, do I really even want to do this at all? But I decided I need to do my weeklies. Might as well stream with y'all. I did it on my alt. I don't usually stream on my Sage alt all that much. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of hold Kyra off here for some time when we could do this all together. And yeah, no real plans or anything like that. Just kind of hanging out in the quicksand, I guess. But we'll probably do at least the Alliance raid and hopefully get a couple pieces of gear from that. Maybe some more roulettes. I don't know. I'm back on that schedule. I've mentioned it a billion times, but I occasionally get into these weird schedules where like I sleep for 4 hours, and then I'm awake for 4 hours, and then I sleep again for 4 hours. Yeah, we're kind of back on that right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the weather being all kinds of weird or what. I tend to be like a lot more awake when it starts raining and whatnot. And we've had a lot of storms move in. I don't know. But yeah, I was sitting around. I don't know what I want to do. Thought about going to see a movie. I was surprised that like our local little theater was playing The Whale. I was thinking about maybe going to see that or Megan, because I've heard good things about that as well. But yeah, we don't really get anything like that around here. I guess Tuesdays are like their limited run specialty nights or something like that around here. All digital, so I guess they can kind of play whatever they want, huh? But yeah, so let's just go ahead and have some fun and just kind of hang out tonight. Nothing super, nothing super dramatic or anything like that. I'm not going to be try-harding all that much in an alliance raid, I guess. I thought about doing the new EX. I did watch MTQ's guide on it, and it doesn't seem all that terrible. From what I've heard from other people that have done it, like a lot of the stuff, even if you get clipped by it, doesn't really hurt all that much. Like it's not necessarily like a wipe, but I don't know. It's just that anxiety of having to hop into a party finder. I don't know, man. I think the other thing is just like I guess I could use the weapon. It would be a little bit of an upgrade by like 5 eye levels, but I don't really think that that's enough to like deal with the stress. Now, if I had a mount, I'd probably be doing it, or some kind of cool gear or something like that. Um, but who knows? I might do that off stream sometime during the weekend and maybe make another welcome or talking to Red or something like that. Just kind of talking about my experience with it. But I've heard it's really not all that bad. So if I can find a decent learning party, I'll probably hop in at some point. Looks like everyone's enjoying the new Gaia gear. I know some people are kind of upset that it is gender locked and it is One Piece. Apparently, like the way she was modeled was very unique, so it was very hard for them to convert the costume over. So I mean, I can understand it. Hopefully, at some point in the future, they can maybe work on unlocking it at some point. You know, I don't know how that would go over with people that already purchased it, but it is what it is. But the hammer's really cool. Kind of weird that you can only buy it for like one class at a time, but it is what it is. I think most people at this point have a warrior or a marauder they could switch over to, so it's not necessarily that big of a deal. But yeah, it's just kind of very weird on some of the selections there. But I've rambled enough. Let's go ahead and hop in here. First run of the week. Hopefully it goes better than last week on my Sage. With Kyra, the first time I ran it last week, I was just like, I'm gonna roll, I guess, on the first thing that drops, and ended up getting the pants. This week, I think the pants and the boots are the only things that I don't need. Everything else would be, a slight upgrade. It's not a huge amount. I'm mostly doing it for the coins because I'd like to get some of this other stuff upgraded. And try and purchase a couple more pieces here and there. You know, I'm so far behind on Kyra. I actually got my Sage completely caught up. Like she's actually 615, maybe even 617 at this point. So she might actually be a little bit higher than Kyra at this point, which is kind of weird to think about after Red Mage being my life for 7 years or whatever. But yeah, she's all caught up. I never thought that would happen, but you know, here we are. So I'd like to get Kyra caught up a little bit more on gear. I know what 630 or 640 or something like that is the cap right now with Savage. I think it's 630, but I'm just so far behind. But I'm thinking next time, next tier, we've got 4 months to wait for it. I'd like to hop in there. You know, I saw Zeppla was recruiting and whatnot for her ultimates, and yeah, I'd just like to get back into it. You know, I want to try and do my best to hop in and have some fun. All right. Give me just a moment here. I gotta adjust some of this. All right, there we go. Hey, how's it going? Let's see here. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done this on Red Mage. I ran it once, and that was really about it, right? Alright, I'm just so used to my Sage mindset at this point. I'm gonna want to try and heal everyone. Let's see, a little bit of lag, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'll be able to deal. But at this point, I think everyone's kind of gotten settled with it. I haven't really seen too many groups have any issues with it at this point or anything like that. I think things are dying pretty quickly at this point. I still think it's very fun. You know, I mentioned in my reaction video that I really like how much it keeps you moving around, even once you kind of know the mechanics and they're not really as difficult as they used to be. It's still a very, very active raid, which is a lot of fun. There we go. I got that off a little bit late, but that's fine. Let's see, I have no idea what my performance is like at this point either. Let's see. But yeah, I've been having fun. You know, this is really just about the only thing I've done for the past week. It took me so long to get my chess piece on my Sage that it just kind of flows in the back of my mind at this point. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good middle of your week, or I guess it's only Tuesday right now, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. I've got some stuff I've got to do tomorrow, so I don't know in particular if I will be able to stream. If I do, it'll probably be sometime in the afternoon. You know I've been promising a few different things, you know, like Jump King and that kind of thing. But yeah, I got another interview tomorrow, so it's early afternoon. I should be able to squeeze in something else. But beyond that, you know, yeah, mostly same old, just kind of chilling and hanging out, enjoying the weather. I've been missing my my disc golf. I really should have gone out today to play a little bit more of that while it was really nice out. Here we go. Alright. I did eventually try my hand at making a VTuber model. It didn't go all that well. You know, I've said it before, but I just can't draw, man. And I know that a lot of people are like, oh, you got to put in the hours and put in the practice, but I don't know. It's just I can't figure it out. And a lot of it is because I'm trying to learn digital art. You know, I've always felt fairly confident when it comes to drawing by hand, but something about trying to use a tablet is just not working. I don't know if maybe there's like a divot or something like that in my little Wacom, but yeah, I can't get lines quite as smooth and clean as I want, and yeah, it's causing causing some issues. You know, it used to be that if I wanted to try and draw something for like a stream or something like that, what I would do is I would draw it by hand on like a piece of scrap paper or something like that. You know, get out a notebook and do it that way, and then I would go and like take a photo of it and then try tracing it in Photoshop. But you know, even that's not really working for me at this point. I really have no idea what's up with it. You know, it's not like I'm needing anything like super advanced. I'm not HoloLive or anything like that. But you know, I'd like a VTuber or avatar for days like this where I'm just kind of feeling blah about everything. You know, I think it happens to everyone. You just kind of get into that funk where you're just like, I don't look my best. I feel gross. I don't want to stream, and that kind of prevents you from doing it. So you really have to kind of like force yourself to. Just not a bad thing. I mean, it's work, but I feel like, man, that was fast. That's faster than I expected. Wow. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but okay, we're moving. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I think having a VTuber avatar would just be a lot easier to deal with that kind of stuff, right? And it would offer me a little bit more like creatively, you know, thumbnails, that kind of thing. I've talked about it before, but it'd be nice to kind of flex some of the creative muscles that I don't really get a chance to do using a webcam. I can't do, you know, sight gags and that kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is maybe just drop like $40 or something like that on a pre-made model and try and go from there or something like that. So if it looks like I'm using a cheap pre-made booth model at some point, I probably am. At least until the channel's doing well enough that, you know, I can afford a big rig, right? I don't mind doing the rigging myself, but it's the modeling that's the hard part. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been spending the past couple days doing, and who knows, maybe, you know, put a couple hours a day into it or something like that, and maybe I'll start getting the hang of the digital art stuff. But yeah, it's just something with the smoothing more than anything else. Like, I don't think I have like a shaky hand, but it's hard for me on a tablet to get those smooth like curves, right? And I really don't know why. And it's always like at the same place, like when I'm trying to draw the chin, you know, particularly the right chin, it's always in the same place where it's just like, oh, going good, oh, okay, there we go, and you gotta restart the whole thing. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about using my combo or anything like that on Behemoth here. But if I could figure out what's going on with that, or figure out, it could be, you know, I have Lazy Nezumi, and it's a really great smoothing program. I really like it, but I'm not super technically minded when it comes to it. So, you know, it could be something in my settings there that's kind of throwing things off a bit. You know, it could be a lot of things, and of course, ultimately, it could just be me too. But who knows? Maybe if I can figure something out and it just really starts to click with me, you know, it'd be a lot easier just to do it on my own. That's what happens when you're in your 30s and still don't know what's going on in your life. You just you get into this mindset of fuck it, I'll do it myself, right? Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not enough hours in the day necessarily to do everything you want to do. Alright, so how's this gonna go? You know, all of my groups have really been split between getting Altic or Nemea first, and I don't really know if there's like a meta for it or anything like that, you know? I personally like going for Altic first. I feel like when we do that, that's when Nemea does the look at or look away mechanic more. I don't know why. But, yeah, something about their health, I feel like, is what determines this mechanic here. I don't know for sure. This is me just kind of like ad-libbing, right? But that's what it feels like, is whoever's health is at a certain point determines what goes first. Okay. There we go. I really should not have modification there, but that's okay. We'll do a live talking to Red while we're at it, shall we? So that was my first mistake, was doing a modification too early. I had more than enough modding to get into another combo without having to deal with without burning that quite so soon. There we go. Stop. And I do press escape to make sure that I have canceled everything when I'm this close. You don't want any of those sneaky auto attacks to get in there and set you on fire or anything, you know? Alright, and coming up here in a little bit, I'm going to have to remember that I've actually got shortcast on my main bars this time. You know, on my Sage, I have shortcast on my second bar, but I have to manually click it. I just don't have enough room. But there we go. Don't crowd me, guys. Yeah, here on Kyra, I typically keep it on my main bar, so I have a shortcut key for it, right? Let's see. You know, it's one of those things that on my Sage, I might, you know, move something over depending on the fight. It just kind of depends in the moment, or what the mechanics are. Shortcast is one of those things I typically keep on Kyra at all times. Usually, if I move anything off of my hotbars and switch them out for, like, Magic Barrier or Addle or something like that, you know, if you watch my past videos, usually I'll swap out the AoE. You know, there's just not a lot of raid bosses that have anything that really needs AoE mechanics. So yeah, I'll swap out my Thunder too and Barrero. Here we go. But a little bit trickier on my Sage, because I do feel like I do actually use most of my Sage abilities at some point or another, right? Here we go. I actually don't use my my abilities to grant bonus healing or anything like that, because I'm not typically casting a whole lot of healing-only spells. Like, that's kind of the thing with Sage, is like, if you have to rely on just your base healing spells, something has gone terribly wrong. Like, your regen, your shields, all of that stuff is typically powerful enough to get you through most content. Now, it might be a little bit different in Savage. I haven't done a whole lot of Savage stuff yet with her, so, you know, that could change. But for, like, content like this, I really only have to rely on my shields and regen stuff. So I don't really use any of the abilities that grant me bonus healing. I don't really use my one that grants bonus Cardion healing or anything like that. I just haven't needed it yet. You know, once you hit a certain eye level, it's just so easy to keep up everyone that it's not generally an issue. So, you know, if I switch out anything, I could potentially switch those out. Just have to wait and see, I guess. Here we go. Get her down before all of that goes through. Nice. Yeah, we're really burning through them pretty quickly here. That's healing. I need casting. Yeah, this could be another one of those weeks, huh? I mean, the thing is, I don't have a preference in terms of casting gear, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright. Let's see. Here we go. I'm still trying to figure out how chat box works. Is the other big thing. Like, I noticed the other day it wasn't showing up when people were chatting in my stream, and I don't know why. Like, I don't need messages to, like, stay on there the entire time, right? Like, I'm perfectly fine having them go away after, 20 seconds or so. Here we go. I'll look at some tutorials for that a little bit later. But yeah, I want you guys to come in here and chat and have a good time. And, I usually have the chat box up. It's just iffy on whether or not it's going to actually show. It's weird, like, I had it working perfectly fine not long ago. And then I don't know what happened if I pressed a button somewhere by accident. It really wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. Oh, move out of here. Nice. All right. So yeah, we're like cruising along, man. That's nice. Very nice. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if that switched up anything. I have been, by the way, turning off subscribers only. I feel like I haven't had too many issues with bots lately, so we'll go ahead and keep it open to everyone. I really don't mind, but we might turn that back on again in the future if we end up getting some more bots or something. I really shouldn't be surprised, but I have actually had tanks fight over who gets to main tank her. Like, I really should not be surprised whatsoever, especially on Crystal. But yeah, I think just about every boss in this dungeon has fans somewhere. I think it's a very, very popular dungeon in terms of character design. We'll just we'll put it that way. Way too early there. That's fine. That's what I get for chatting. There we go. I mean, I like the designs too. I like the music, but yeah, the designs are pretty good. There we go. I hate being stuck back here. That's alright. I've got enough instant cast to make it work, right? Here we go. Nice, nice. I am Alliance B, so we'll get over here and magic barrier it up. Here we go. See, the ARs are always a little interesting to me, because they do have a couple portions with ads. So, like, I don't want to take my AoE off the bars. But, like, for the most part, I'm not really using them, huh? It's like maybe Addle and Magic Barrier would be a little bit better there, you know? There we go. Let her do the other one. I'll save Addle for, I don't know if I want to save it for Rain of Spears or Will of the Fury. Probably Will of the Fury coming up here pretty soon. That's always a pretty decent spot, I think, anyways. That's usually where I put some shields on to try and regen my my Adder Sting stacks on my Sage. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing all right DPS wise. Things are moving. Okay, let's save this. Alright, and a little trickier for me. Usually I'm used to moving down there pretty much immediately, right? Okay. Okay, I don't know why I lost my target there, but that's fine, we'll deal. Okay. Yeah, we're zooming along so much that I'm not super concerned with it. I think we're doing more than fine. Apparently, there's a lot of black mages in the other alliances too, so they're just burning through everything, huh? Okay, over here. Okay. For me, the tricky part is like I just feel like my damage is a little lower than it should be, just because like I really need the gear. You guys know me. I have a lot of pride in my performances, right? Here we go. All right. I think that should take care of it. There we go. We'll save the next battle for the next Rain of Spears, I think. That should be coming up here pretty soon after the next Talafaroi. Go. It is called Talafaroi, right? That's not a word that I just made up, was it? Or was that... No, wait, that was, yeah, that was more like story-related stuff. That's right. Now I remember. There we go. Alright, and off we go again. I'll just go ahead and move it back here. It is nice that they have started increasing the range of everything, like your moves. That or shrinking the stages. So, like, you don't ever feel like you're just standing around not doing anything because you're too far away, right? Like, you can pretty much reach her from anywhere here, right? And it's, yeah, it's just kind of nice to see. There we go. Alrighty. Move on over here. Yeah, she'll be doing another Rain of Spears after this, I think. If I remember right. There we go. Get that Addle in. Yeah, I feel helpful. Look, Ma, I'm helping. I'm actually going to save my combo because she's not going to live through all of this. We'll just save it for Athena here. Nice, very nice. Come on, casting. No, okay. That's just how it's going to be this week, I guess. Oh, I don't really want to do this like 50 times on stream, but I also really want the gear. And to be honest, I mean, it's only like 15 aphorism, but I mean, it's an easy way to get it, I guess. Anyone else think of Sonic when we're on the rails? Yes. That was literally the first thing I thought of was Sonic Adventure 2 when we started doing this. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm really surprised that they didn't have Dalamud waiting in the cash shop for this raid. Maybe you know they want to give it a couple weeks, spoilers and all that, but you know Dalamud is going to be a mount down there at some point. Like, they can't introduce that kind of cool mount and not put it up, right? Alright, I don't know if we have anyone actually. Okay, we got 2 in cutscenes, so not too bad. Alright. Alright, here we go. We'll do my full opener, why not? Or at least part of it, since I don't need to use modification here. Alrighty. Now, am I gonna need it here? Yeah. All right. Yeah, this raid is it's surprisingly easy once you know the mechanics. I mean, I'm not complaining about it because it's like I said, it's still really fun. But I think just about everyone is kind of picked up on it like way faster than I remember them picking up Baglia. Like, I still have groups going into Byregot that have no idea how the hammer mechanic works. And not just, like, one or two people, but, like, entire alliances just get, slammed when the hammer moves. And yeah, I haven't really seen that much of an issue here. There's a couple parts that are still kind of iffy. You know, the upcoming part with the donut and Dalamud and her going all off at once. You kind of have to look at which way she's facing, because the blue on the blue on the blue, it just doesn't work. It's way too hard to see, like, where the actual AoE markers are on it. Okay, there we go. Get over there. Alright. Yeah, like that right there. Like that, it just blends into so much with the color scheme of everything here. It's, yeah, it's a little difficult. Yeah, you just gotta pay attention to, like, which way she's facing. When she does the donut with that inside, that is... You want to be in front of her. You want to be in front of her face, essentially. There we go. Move back a bit. Alright. Get out in time. Nice. I don't think I got clipped by that, did I? Okay. Yeah, this is the last one. There we go. We'll go ahead and pop a magic barrier. Why not? Try and get the heals up a little bit faster. Yeah, last through all of it, so nice. Job well done, everybody. Good job. I'm really curious which mechanic we're going to skip. Most of the time, we're able to skip the second Light's Kiss, where she does the 4 moons, and Dalamud's off doing his own thing. You have to try and see which side you got to go to. Usually, we've been able to skip that pretty easily. Now, whether or not we're going to be able to move even faster than that with this group, I don't know, because we are really just burning through right now. Like, not even an issue, really. There we go. Okay. I'll save my Addle for the next bit. Cratering Chill, yeah. Yeah, see, this is the one. Yeah, this part. This is the part that's always kind of a pain in the ass to see. There we go. You know, I'm kind of wondering... There we go. You know, I haven't really done this on Kyra since, there we go. Since that first day, when it was all new. So yeah, it's nice to know the Core can kind of make that a little bit easier if you're a red mage. Can kind of get you into a little bit better placement, but you kind of got to be spot on with that that second slide so you don't accidentally go out of the arena. Alrighty. Yeah, at this point we're going to be able to skip the second Light's Kiss pretty easily. Whether or not we're going to be able to skip the full moon here, I don't know. Oh. just barely got my foot in the door there. Nice. I'll take it. Real black mage hours here. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be able to skip, I think, most of this Fulbright here. I don't think we're really gonna have too many issues. Probably get her down, like, right as this goes off. Yeah. Go. Yeah, no, the healer's down. It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna kind of get her down so soon. It's not even an issue. As like an entire alliance, it's crushed the last second. But hey, better than anywhere else, right? All right, anything good? Anything good? No, I did not get a single bit of loot from that. Awesome. Oh wow, I still don't have the Menfina card from this. Okay. We'll roll on those just in case I can sell something. Well, didn't really plan on running this a second time on the stream, but okay, Dwight, there you go. But I might not have a choice. I really want that gear. All right, come on. Of course, I wasted all of my good rolls. So even if something from casting did pop up, who knows if I'd actually win it or not, right? Tends to be how things go for me. But hey, the Menfina card will be nice. I really can't complain. I've been slowly trying to increase my my triple triad cards, little by little. Not a ton. But, you know, I kind of want the, I kind of want the mount. I know it's a long journey, but that's something that's, you know, pretty easy to do, just kind of do on your own, right? All right, so we are going to go to Rods at Haunt and try and get this, try and get some of this stuff upgraded, shall we? Man, busy tonight. It's busy for a Tuesday. I didn't even really see anything open. You know, I've been on that RP kick lately, so I'm always looking for like for some decent venues. A lot of bathhouses, that kind of thing. But yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot open tonight that I can recall seeing. It's kind of disappointed. Oh, that card has already been claimed. Okay, well that makes that easy. Remove all from saddlebag. Okay, what are we doing here? Lunar's Envoy necklace? I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Do I have any other Lunar Envoy over on the left side? Okay, and I can't do that yet. That requires like a... That's a pretty big upgrade, isn't it? Yeah, that requires the brine, which I absolutely 100% cannot get right now. That's not until the last alliance raid, I think. So, so yeah, we're gonna go with the, we'll go with the necklace. Go ahead and extract. Okay, retrieve. Best of luck, Godspeed. Hey, I actually got it that time. Okay, oh, that's fine. I'll deal. So I need the shine. I think that's what we're looking for, right? Yeah. Okay, trade that. That'll help out a little bit for the next run. There we go. Is the necklace, right? Yeah. Necklace of casting. Perfect. Hand over. And hand over. Nice. Equip. Do I have the materia to meld it on my own? Doesn't look like it, so we'll go and get that here in just a second. The other thing is, can I put in 2 crits. No, just 1. Got it, got it. So I could probably do at least 1 direct hit, right? Or no, I can't do determination, yeah. Yes, we'll do 1 direct hit and 1 crit. I'll buy a couple crits while I'm over here. It's always good to have. Of course, every time I say that, it ends up that I end up getting a bunch of gear that can't use it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. You back on. Meld. Crit. Alrighty. That actually didn't increase my my eye level. I'm kind of surprised at that. I thought I'd get at least like 16 out of that. That's okay. We'll worry about it with the hypostatic here in a bit. So yeah, back in we go. All right. Oh wow, that's. Here I am thinking maybe I should go get some more coffee or something. And it's the game's choice, not mine. Oh. Well, we'll see how this interview tomorrow goes. It's just more retail. It's the story of my life around here. They're the only jobs available. There's like nothing that hires me for my degree around here. There's just one retail job after the other, and none of them are able to keep my schedule. So, yeah, we'll see. I have a feeling I'm going to be pulling another late night tonight. Please. Don't use me as a role model or anything. Not the best decision you'll ever make in your life. Alrighty. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking the streams. You know, if you've been catching up because you watched my blind reaction or anything like that, you know, hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Wes. I'm a variety streamer. I've been playing this a lot lately because, you know, new patch and everything. But I really do just kind of play a little bit of everything, right? Anything that sounds good. You know, this is just kind of my fallback. Like, oh, I'm bored. What do I want to play? Oh, Final Fantasy 14. There you go. So I'd say, you know, I'm not primarily an FF14 streamer, but it is a major part of the channel. So yeah, if you guys like hanging out, and you know, it's chill here. You know, I do some. Oh, God damn it, my portrait. I knew I forgot something. But yeah, you know, I don't do the whole Twitch wild reaction thing. Like, it's just not me, right? We're chill here. I try and take it easy and just you know, show off my red mage play and just kind of make a nice community that just likes hanging out, enjoying some games and some commentary. Sometimes, you know, funny things happen. Sometimes we have, you know, those more serious, deeper discussions or whatever. Always, I like to describe myself as kind of like the NPR of game streamers, I guess. So if that's your thing, welcome. Like, subscribe. If that's not your thing, like, subscribe. Support your small streamers, I guess. But yeah, this is the majority of the kind of stuff that I do, though, is you know, I've always been kind of a sweaty red mage, and I do make a lot of like red mage guides, or I used to make a lot of red mage guides. I haven't done it as much lately. You know, I don't have a static, so I don't have like a reliable way to consistently do hard content. What ends up happening is, you know, I do the raids and whatnot for like the first couple of bosses. You know, and I typically try aiming for 90 to 95 plus. I usually hit it, you know. But I get so burned out of Party Finder that I end up leaving it by the third fight or so. Which is a little sad. You know, I like raiding, but, you know, it's just very, very I don't want to say frustrating. It's just very tedious trying to do it in Party Finder. You know, I would love to try and get an ultimate group on Crystal, but like I'm not in any of those discords. I don't want to have to fill out an application to try and join a ranked team. You know, this channel's right here. If anyone doubts my abilities as a red mage, I mean, you know how to find me. We'll put it that way. So yeah, I'm not really big on the whole join Discord to find a group or anything like that. So you know, if I find a good group that's willing to give it a shot, then you know it happens. If not, that's fine. I'm actually, you know, not as super big into Dragon Song. I don't know, the weapons just didn't hook me as much this time around. Like, I would like to have it just to say that I did it, but that would also involve doing this current raid tier, which, I mean, it's so late in the tier, and just going through the hassle of doing that in Party Finder is just going to be awful, right? But I mean, I'd like to do it just to say that I did it. You know, I'm not opposed to learning. But it'd have to be a pretty decent group. I think there's other ultimates that I would like to try first before that, right? Like, I'd probably want to try doing, like, UCOB or something like that before I tried doing DRS. Which I know that's, like, the normal progression anyways, but, like, it's not even a skill issue for me. It's more just, like, I like their weapons more. Like, that's legitimately the only reason I want to do most of that stuff. To me, the T weapons are still my favorite. I really, really want the T weapon. There we go. Okay, I should probably actually work. Okay. People going down. To be fair, that Landwalker is kind of tricky if you don't know how to look for their safe spots, like right on time, right? Yeah, this group is definitely not the A team that we had on the last one, which is fine. I don't mind doing a little bit of work, but it is going to take a little bit longer to get through these fights. So just bear with me a little bit on this one. It's all right. I'm used to it. I'll drag an entire AR AR to victory if I have to. Here we go. Here we go again. Yeah. Do what you got to do, I guess. Some heals up. Get my mana up. Oh god, I thought I accidentally ended up getting aggro for a second there. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened in an AR. There you go. I am third on DPS right now, and there's no way I'm beating these two Sams, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like that's still pretty decent for like being as low eye level as I am. I'll take it. I'll take whatever wins I can get. Can't be picky after I've been out of the game for so long. I feel like I am doing a little bit better than I did last run, though. Despite the fight taking a little bit longer. Like, my personal performance, I can definitely tell the difference now that I've got that little upgrade and those new melds. So, yeah, I'll allow it. Alright, give me something good. For the love of God. I just want to see casting gear. And naturally, it's the one thing that I don't need. Okay. That's how it's gonna be, I guess. I'd like the I would like the cloak. You know, I want the chest piece. It's not something that I ever really see myself putting on Kyra as a red mage. But I could use it as a glam. You know, I would definitely just like save it to a glamour plate real quick, right? And put it in as a glam for like black mage or something. Switch over for RP. I really like it. I really like that color of like it's bluish. It's not quite teal either. It's very pretty. I really like it. So yeah. I wish that I could dye my healing one a little bit more. Like, I like it in the pure white, but that also dyes the undercoat, right? Like, I want the pearl white on the outside, but with that kind of dark blue undercoat inside. But if you do the pearl white, it changes everything on it, so you lose that. All right. It's a very, very odd dye palette. All right, I don't know why I'm still trying to AoE this frog. It's like 1, 2 a.m. Give me, be patient, please. All right, we can do a combo on Bahamut here. It'll be fine. I want to believe, or maybe these three. I don't know if my my Enchanted Moulinet can reach all three. They're fairly big on their hitboxes, to be honest, and especially when the tanks don't bring them together. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll live. All right, line them up. Hey, nice. Oh man, he barely touched that one. Okay then. I'm not gonna have to worry about having my mana up for Altic, at least. Now this one's gonna be interesting. It seems like a lot of this group might be newish, so... Ooh, Altic, I think, is harder for new people than Halone. Like, Halone, like, once you see her once or twice, you kind of get it. Like, most of her moves. They're pretty easy to figure out. Yeah, something with Altic is just, people just cannot figure it out. And yeah, we'll just have to keep that Varese ready. It's alright. You ready for another one of those, 20 Varese runs, 1 comm. That's how it's gonna be. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, guys. Oh, so close. So close to getting my mana up. That's alright. We'll do our traditional opener here, and that should be fine. So how you guys liking the changes and whatnot? I know Paladin's been like the really big, controversial one, huh? But I guess mechs have been eating pretty well since the patch. I've seen a couple pretty solid mechs come through since the balance changes came through. There we go. All right. What are we gonna get here? All right. So I'm guessing if Altic is targeted first, if he's got the lower health, then you get the Fire Ice combo. But if it's Nemea, then it's the look forward, look away. Like, that's just what I've noticed, because most of my groups have been burning Altic first, and we tend to get the fire first the most. Go ahead and get this prepped. There we go. I really like this fight on Sage, though, since I can, I get to do my old affliction lock stuff where I'm constantly tabbing between the two to put on my my dot. It's a lot of fun. There aren't too many fights where I really get to feel like that. Yeah, it's usually just pure AoE or nothing. Go. Right. Okay, they already got him up. Nice. Nice. It'd be nice, but I don't. Yeah, it's not gonna reach between both of them. Try and pull some real sweaty strats here. Real max DPS here. Trying to hit them both. No luck, unfortunately. Uh-oh, did they have a tank go down? Looks like it. Hmm. Alright, now we're gonna have the old shuffle here. What are we going to first? Over there? Got it. Alright. It is nice that, like, I have just enough time to get these casts in, I feel like. Like, it's not a ton of time. But yeah, you can squeeze them in there if you time it right. Okay. Alright, now we got ice coming up. I really should have saved the acceleration for that. I might actually save my my melee combo for it. Just because it'll allow me to move around a little bit more, right? Here we go. So let's do it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. There we go. I don't want to stand entirely on the. There we go. All right, I'm dead. Oh, hey. Other tank picked him up. Nice. Good job. Good job. This is definitely taking longer. Alright. It's alright, we'll make do somehow. Well, let's see if this is gonna work. Okay. And I'll position myself wherever the third one is here in a second. Okay. There we go. Nice. Alright. I mean, overall, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, we've had a couple close calls, and, you know, a couple tanks going down and whatnot. But overall, it hasn't been too bad. Like, nothing close to a wipe. It's just, yeah, DPS is a little low. Like, this is definitely taking a while. We might end up seeing some of the later mechanics I haven't seen in a very long while. So, just bear with me on that. And we're gonna have this right here. Got to move around a little bit. This will probably, I would guess, take one or two people out. All right. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, try and get them back up. It's been a fight, for sure. Oh, don't clip me like that. Come on. Alright, well. There you have it, folks. Ugh. And no healers up. Yeah, it's just yeah, people panic when it comes to those spread AoEs, and they end up clipping over each other, you know? Like yeah, I don't know why our tank was like running right into me when we both got those donuts on. But it's fine. I think they'll be able to finish this up. I'm not gonna be super salty about it. It looked like they were a returner anyway, so who knows? Could just be getting back into it. Okay, pedestal of passage. Come on, light up, man. Ugh. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. It's thankfully, I don't think it'll be near as difficult on Halone. I think that'll be a little bit easier. I think we'll have a little bit of an easier time, especially if people go down, getting people back up. There's just less that can go wrong. Like there, that was the knock up. Like I have not seen that second knock up in probably 10 runs or so. it's been a long, a long time. If that kind of gives you an idea of how fast most of the groups are killing them nowadays, you typically don't even see it. But but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Ugh, okay. It's all right. We'll get our mana back. Thankfully, no res sickness or anything like that. So shouldn't be too bad. I think we'll be able to get up there and get prepped and ready for Halone and with more than enough time to spare. Go. It's one of those times that I kind of wish that I actually was playing my Sage, just because I feel like I would have been able to save that a little bit better. I feel like I've been doing pretty well as a Sage. You know, I don't know what people look at when they look at Sage numbers. I don't know if they look at the damage or the healing, really. But really, both metrics I've been doing okay at. High 70s, low 80s for the most case. So, I mean, you know, considering I only just got her, like, geared up, I'll take it. But yeah, it's just, you know, I don't really know what I should be focusing on. You know, I know for most people it's just the DPS, because if you're DPSing and doing your heals well, then, you know, you shouldn't have to heal as much. You've got it all timed out well enough that you can kind of maximize your DPS from there, right? So that's what I've been doing anyways. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I definitely feel like I could have saved a little bit more though with my Sage there. Some emergency mechanics. All right. All right. Rip that guy. BRB, gotta let my cat in. Well, too late now. Cat is, your cat's gone to the wind. There's only Halone now. Alright. Come on, dude. Yeah, donut first. Yeah, buddy. That's what I like to see. There's my uptime. There's my uptime. Alright. But yeah, you know, I was trying to think of some other streams to do a little bit earlier. You know, I know GeoGuessr is like a big thing nowadays, and I've actually been doing that quite a bit off stream, just kind of on my own time, just be like, hey, this looks kind of fun, right? But I've been kind of wondering, like, would people be interested in seeing a GeoGuessr stream? Like, I don't know if that's kind of something people would like on my channel or not. But I've had a lot of fun with it. It's just kind of annoying only having like the 5 minutes and then having to wait after that. But yeah, if that's something people are interested in, I would totally be game. I really like it. My only complaint is that it keeps doing like the same few states over and over again. Like, I've gotten New York so many times, and to be honest, it is kind of annoying. Like, I keep hoping to like see my state on there at some point, right? And so far, it just hasn't happened. Okay. But I also like how tricky it is sometimes. Like, I've gotten a couple Salems, and you know, you'd think it's Salem, Massachusetts, right? And then it ends up being like Salem, Pennsylvania or something like that, right? Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. You know, I've only been doing the US stuff. I don't know enough about other languages to be able to read it well enough to do like Japan or anything like that. But yeah, if people are interested, I think I would really like it. It's just trying to figure out how to do it, and still have fun with the 5-minute timer. Like, that's the tricky part. Because I can't really afford to do a subscription to it yet. I mean, I know it's fairly cheap if you do the yearly, But depending on how things go tomorrow, or I guess later today at this point, now that's gonna determine what I can and can't do for a lot of this stuff. Alrighty. Alright. Nice being able to open up with my finisher there, though. I'm not gonna complain about that. There we go. Move over to the side. You know, respect to you guys, but I don't trust any of my party members at this point. You know, you guys are trying. I believe in you, but I don't trust you. That's just how it's gotta be. It do be like that sometimes. Here we go. Yeah, see, people really have this one figured out a lot better. Like, we're really having no issues at all in terms of our timing on this one. Like, we're burning through it pretty fast, all things considered. All right. So I'm feeling a little bit more confident about Minfina, too. All right. Shatter the heavens. There we go. Not what I wanted to press. This is fine. All right, I'm gonna save that. There we go. There we go. Now we can go ahead and get into the combo. I'm gonna save my modification. Just get 2 in a row right here. Nice and easy. Give people time to get their own combos up. There we go. Don't worry, dudes. I'll move. I'll move. You can stay right there. Alrighty. See if my core is going to be up in time here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're right back into it. Right, what do we got first? Nice. Perfect. I think I would have been able to finish it either way, but you know, it's always nice to have that that reassurance. Okay. Got some weird markers on this one. Usually this back one is B, from what I've noticed anyways. It seems to be the common one. But, you know, we're switching it up, I guess. Yo. But please, for the love of God, drop something casting. So we don't have to do this again. Oh, hey, that's me. Guys, get... What the hell are they doing? What the... You have a big purple circle around you. Get away from the stack. Really, really not that difficult, guys. Man, and I was doing so well that run, too. That's alright. Ugh. It's not about the numbers. I get salty seeing basic mistakes like that being made, but, I mean, at the end of the day, as long as we get it down and get some loot, you know, I guess that's the most important part. It's just frustrating because I know that I'm not going to get any loot. I know it's not going to have any casting stuff for me. In, like, the one party where I'm the only caster for once. That's ultimately what I'm salty about more than anything. Here we go. I'll just have to heal myself, I guess. Here we go. The joy of Red Mage. Okay. Alright, get my mana back up too. It's fine. Everything's fine. We should be able to get her down before all of this goes off. There we go. What do we got here? Lion C. Anything. No. See, look at that. Look at that. Now I'm getting all the healing gear. Alright, let's see how this last one goes. I had such high hopes for this, and then the past two fights have just been just very, very dumb mistakes. Very dumb. Okay. But, you know, 2 a.m. on a Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. What else do you expect, I guess? Then view the cutscenes and preferably let my my res timer run down. Yeah, if I don't get any gear off of this last chest, I think we'll probably just call it. Like I said, it's just I was bored. I couldn't sleep. You know, I'm just kind of bored. I'm kind of hungry. It's just everything at once, man. It's everything that keeps you up at night, just all together. You ever get days like that too? You're just like, man, I've done everything that I wanted to do today, and there's nothing left. But I'm not tired, so I just kind of sit there and just ponder life, ponder where you went wrong. All right. Looks like we had quite a few doing the cutscene though, so you know we've got quite a few new people. You know, it is what it is. But still, at the same time, like a giant purple circle around you is not something that is unique to this raid. Okay. Just gonna do the. There we go. Move behind her here. Okay. And this is kind of tricky because I feel like a lot of, especially if they're new, they don't realize this is a line AoE for this. You might get popped by a double at some point. Thankfully, it looks like most of our tanks have done this before. Kind of hard to tell. That's kind of the vibes that I'm getting. As much as you can get vibes from a Sprout run. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. Which side do I want to move to? Yeah, we'll move over here. Why not? Nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Problem is, I don't think I have enough time to get my combo in before we move to the next phase. Yeah, see. So we'll save it. We'll save it for the big craters. There we go. All right. Let's try this again. Oh, hey, that one does hit. Nice, nice. Gotta, like, get right up in its face, but, yeah, you can hit 2 of them with that. Nice. I'll allow it. Okay. See, look what I'm doing. See how I'm moving away? I think people are just so afraid of clipping anyone with it. Like, if there's some people in there with you that don't have the purple circle, that's fine. They're not going to die from it. I think that's what scares people so much, right? Now, you don't want to overlap your circles. If someone else has a purple circle with you and you're stuck there with them, yeah, you don't want to overlap. You can overlap with people that aren't targeted just fine. Like, yeah, they're going to take some damage, but they're not going to die from it. They're going to take the same amount of damage you do, which is more than healable. So, like, don't panic if there's people in your circle as long as it's not overlapping with another one, right? Remain calm. Bring your towel. Here we go. Full moon. Some heals back up a little bit faster. Here we go. Alrighty. Yeah, see, thankfully this mechanic everyone's kind of got figured out at this point, so nothing really too tricky for the rest of this fight. You know, I think even at this point we might even beat the second Light's Kiss, which will be kind of nice. Which way is she facing? Got it. I'm gonna be like really close here, but perfect. Alright, get our tank back up. Love's Light, here we go. Sadly did not have enough time to get that extra combo in. It's fine. We'll save it for here in just a second. Here we go. Alright. I like this fight because when it's really going smoothly, like it really does feel like a ballet. Like with the music and everything, like it just moves you. Like the mechanics physically move you in a way that really makes it feel like a ballet. It's great. I love it. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to escape this one. So we're actually fine right here. It's kind of nice. Haven't seen a nice and easy going strat in a while. The uptime, gotta love it. Alright. But next we've got the next Light's Kiss. That's gonna kind of trip people up. You know, it's gonna be cutting it close. I don't think we're gonna get her down in time to completely avoid it. We'll have to see. Or Love's Light, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure out which direction to jump to, right? There we go. R.I.P. Thankfully, it didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought. I thought we were gonna lose like half the party there. Oh, there they go. Yeah, it's all good. I think it's smooth sailing from here. I don't think we really have too much more to worry about. Maybe like one more blue moon. There we go. Like most everything here from this point on is pretty avoidable, right? All right, I'm just gonna stick close to it. There we go. Get it over with. All right, good job, everybody. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing, nothing. All right. I'll probably run it a few more times off stream, but I think that'll be it for today for us. I think that's more than enough streaming Euphrazine. But you know, thanks for watching. If this was on the VOD, or you know, coming in, stopping by during the stream, or you know, whenever you happen to catch it, if you happen to catch it, always appreciate it. We'll be back at some point. I'm gonna try doing something later tomorrow afternoon, come up with some topics, and maybe do a Jump King stream or something like that. But like I said, it's really gonna depend on the interview and how well it goes. But yeah, you know, same as always. Subscribe, hit the bell, check my Twitter. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys are enjoying 6.3 and just enjoying hanging around and chilling out with us. You know, have a good Wednesday. Have a good middle of your week. You're almost there. Get through it. All right, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.